Okay, this is the first, not technically a hydraulic cylinder, but kinda, rebuild video. Alright, what this is, it's one of those Chinese hydraulic jacks that goes on like an engine lift, cherry picker. Found it on the marketplace. The guy said it was free. Just come by his driveway and pick it up. Said the seals were bad in it or whatever. I thought, well, since it's free, I can afford to put a couple of bucks in it and use it on something. Anyways, we got to tear it down to see exactly what's going on with it. And these are not too hard to take apart. They're pretty simple. First thing we're going to want to do is take this apart so we can get this piston out. Those leak, and they're usually just O-rings and maybe a tiny little gasket. And you got to be careful because these do have an O-ring and a little check ball in the bottom of them. And sometimes some type of little spacer washer. Okay, it's not in there, so it's still in there. Yep, there it is. We're going to use a magnet to get that stuff out. There they are. Next step is going to be taking this nut loose, and I've already broke it loose with a pipe wrench that holds the rod in. It's got a little plastic seal ring. They're usually still good. You don't have to replace them. Now we'll have to sand all the paint off of that because this comes off this way, not the other end like on a hydraulic cylinder. Bit of a wiggle, and it comes right out. Now that is a plastic seal on the end of that, but as snug as that was coming out, it's not going to need to be replaced. You can if you want to, but there's no need of it. Now inside of here, there is going to be a couple of seals that'll have to come off, which I'll have to sand all that off and run this up that way, and then I can get to the seals inside of here. They're probably leaking. And now that that's off, the barrel comes off. And you're left with this assembly. Now I've already got the check ball out of here. There's going to be one behind this. So we're going to carefully unscrew this, and then we'll stick the magnet in there to pull that check ball out so we don't lose it. And they should both be the same size check balls, but we'll separate them just in case. Oh, well, and there's part of the problem. This is why people shouldn't work on stuff that don't know what they're doing. That's supposed to be straight with a nice little cupped end to push the check ball to seal the fluid so you can jack it up. And as you can see, what they've done is, oh, the seals are bad. Let's just crank down on this even tighter. It's not how it works. If it's not sealing, it's bleeding down, take it apart. Don't keep cranking down on stuff. So I don't know if this is even going to be fixable or not. But we're going to get the check ball out and see. Yep, got it. And it don't look bad. Okay. And it is the same size as the other one. So that's all we can do for right now. There's nothing else in that moves. This is simply valve in here, pushes the ball and closes the fluid off to let it go. Press the rod up and down, and when you back this off, check ball comes back a little and lets the fluid go back inside the barrel area between this and the outer barrel, and lets the cylinder drop. But I'm going to end the video here. I will eventually, in the next day or two, take that rod and sand the paint off, pull them seals out, see if they're bad. If they're not bad, then that right there is going to be the whole problem. And I may be able to straighten this out and put another flare on the end. It'll be a little shorter, but that's fine. You can just screw this in a little further to make it seal. But that's only if I can straighten that out without it breaking, and chances are it's probably going to break. So if it does, this is junk iron. I mean, it's not worth getting this little part for that. I mean, the thing was free. Learning curve. Anyhow, if you haven't already, like and subscribe, and there'll be more videos in the future. Bye.